Hare Krishna, everyone. Dandavat Pranam Al Guru Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining our Pauganda Pravachan, which happens every other Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today we have a very good opportunity to hear from Mukunda Prabhu. So as you all know, Mukunda Prabhu has been very active in Krishna consciousness. He has been attending all our Bhakti Vriksha programs. And he's very well versed with all kinds of all scriptures. So today we have an opportunity to hear from him about the pastimes of Lord Balaram. And Mukund is 11 years old. He's in 6th grade. He loves his name, as it says, Mukund, because his name means the liberator of souls. So he also likes to play soccer, badminton, biking. He plays and teaches Mridangam to kids. If any of you are interested, you can contact him. And he has been chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beat every day without miss. And every day morning he attends morning program at home. So he's very, very enthusiastic. So let's give our full attention to him. He'll be speaking about Lord Balaram's pastimes. So Mukunda Prabhu, I'll make you co-host. Yes, Prabhu. Right.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. So today I'm going to be sharing on the pastimes of Lord Balaram. First, I will start with Mangalacharan. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminati Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let's get started with the presentation. The topic that I chose is the glorious pastimes of Lord Balaram. First, let's look at who is Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is the first eternal bodily expansion of Lord Krishna. He is the original spiritual master of everybody. In the form of Anantashesha, he serves Lord Krishna eternally. Lord Balaram holds a plough in his hand and his skin color is pure white. Bala means very powerful and Ram means the one who gives pleasure and enjoys life. Krishna himself, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, used to personally serve Lord Balaram by massaging his feet. So now let's move on. Who is Lord Balaram? Part 2. Lord Balaram is Krishna's everything. Lord Balaram is Krishna's flute, his dhoti, his jewels, and even the butter that Krishna eats. Lord Balaram is everything that Krishna uses. Basically, everything that Krishna has is Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is also the spiritual master of the whole entire world. Why did Lord Balaram appear in this material world? There are two reasons. One is because Lord Balaram appeared because Krishna always has a brother or a companion with him when he appears. So in Treta Yuga, when Krishna appeared as Lord Ram, then he had his brother Lakshman, who was Lord Balaram himself. Then in Kali Yuga, when Lord Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then he had his companion Lord Nityananda. Then the second reason is Lord Balaram also comes to relish his pastimes with Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram comes in this world to also enjoy and relish the pastimes with Lord Krishna and help him in performing them. What are some of the glories of Lord Balaram? Lord 1. Lord Balaram is very powerful, and even the greatest of demons couldn't defeat Lord Balaram, like Dhenukasura, the donkey demon, and Paramasura, a huge demon, and many more other demons. Lord Balaram himself gets served by Lord Krishna. When they would take rest under a tree, then Lord Krishna would Lord Balaram's feet. He would massage his feet. So now let's move on to the pastimes. So this is the first pastime that we're going to be looking at, and the pastime is called the Killing of Dhinuka. So Dhenukasura was a very powerful demon that would guard the Talavan forest. So the Talavan forest is a forest near Vrindavan, and it had very tasty fruits on its trees, and also the scent of the fruits on the trees were also going very far, and they were also very sweet. This forest was the part of Vrindavan, but Kamsa would only be getting the precious Soma beverage from the Tal forest. There are some reasons why. What are the reasons why Dhanuka got killed by Balaram? 1. Krishna wanted to let Balaram to show his power this time, because Balaram did not show his power yet by killing a demon or by performing a great pastime. So when Krishna and Lord Balaram appeared in this material world, then since the time Krishna was small, till the killing of Dhenukasur, only he had performed pastimes, but Lord Balaram did not do anything special. So Lord Krishna wanted that Lord Balaram would also do something special. So that's why he let Balaram do it. Another thing was that when Lord Vamana had appeared, Lord Vamana gave a promise to Bali Maharaj that he will not kill any of his descendants. And Dhenukasura was a descendant of Bali Maharaj. So Krishna had his promise that he could not kill Dhenukasura, since Dhenukasura was a descendant of Bali Maharaj. So that is another reason why Dhenukasura got killed by Balaram. So this is from Little Krishna. The killing of Dhanuka. One day, while the cowherd boys were in the forest, Madhumangal, who is always interested in food, leader Madhumangal smelled a very nice aroma from the tal fruits. Madhumangal leaded and everyone followed him. When they reached Talavan, then they saw that their cows were also in the forest eating the fruits. And Subala said, "It would be very dangerous to go in the Talavan. You see Dhanuka there?" So Subala got scared that there was Dhenukasur over there. Let's watch next. Then Madhu said, But we should taste the great fruits if we are already here, right? And Krishna said, No. You forgot. We need to get our cows even if we don't get to eat the fruits. Cows are our wealth. So they were born in like a family who serves cows. I mean, they were cowherds. So their first duty is to serve cows. Then Balaram spoke, Krishna is right. We should not just care about ourselves, we should care about our cows more than us. Doesn't matter what we need to serve the cows. Krishna, Balaram and Madhu went to collect some fruits while Subala and Sridham went to take the cows. Next, the killing of Dhanuka. Then Dadhi made a noise and went in front of Dhenukasura and looked like he loves Dhenukasura, just to distract Dhenukasura. Next, Dhenukasura caught hold of Dadhi's leaves under which he saw the tal fruits. Dhenukasura then got very mad and chased Dadhi. Dadhi took Dhenukasura to Krishna, Balaram and Madhu. Dadhi then hid behind Balaram. Balaram took one of the person's bamboo stick and broke it with his knee. Madhu said, "Now who will get punished?" The people said, "And that will be still you." They moved out of the view and Dhenukasura came. Dhenukasura snorted like a donkey because what else? He because he was a demonkey. So demon and then donkey. So he was a demonkey. The killing of Dhenukasura. Krishna moved forward and held Dhenuka's leg very tightly and swirled him around a lot. Then Krishna threw him away on a mountain. Dhenukasura got very angry and seeped down to Krishna. And Krishna had a nice ride on Dhenukasura. Krishna managed to grab the tail of Dhanuka and twirl him down again. Dhenukasura picked up a stone and flinged it on Krishna, and Krishna flew a long way back. After that, Dhanuka went to Balaram. And then Balaram said, "Dhanuka, my brother was just playing a little with you." Well, I on the other side am not as playful. Balaram just grabbed Dhanuka, twirled him and threw him on a tree. And guess what? Balaram killed the demonkey instantly. Then all the friends of Dhanuka rolled down so many trees of tal and aimed them at the other cowherd boys. Krishna came and turned the way and brought it back to the other friends of Dhanuka, and they were also killed by getting rolled by the heavy trees. Because trees are very, very heavy. So, now let's look at the second pastime, the killing of Pralambasur. Pralambasur was a great demon who had been ordered by Kamsa to kill his angel of death, a phrase from Little Krishna. Pralambasur took a form of a cowherd boy named Praghosh. He went and got a chance to see the glorious Krida of Krishna and Balaram. So Krida means play. So he got to see the glorious play, like how Krishna and Balaram were playing. Then one day, Krishna and Balaram and the cowherd boys were playing tug of war. They saw that there was another cowherd boy named Praghosh, who was actually Pralambasur. So this Praghosh, he had took a cowherd boy form and came to kill the angel of death. Kamsa called Krishna the angel of death because Krishna would later on kill him. That's why. So Pralambasur took the form of Praghosh, who was a little boy and who also wanted to play. So Krishna allowed him to play on his side. Balaram's side won, and Praghosh had to carry Balaram to the river. He said to Balaram in a loud voice, "I won't carry anyone except Balaram." All the other cowherd boys then picked up another cowherd boy who was on the other team. The boys carried other cowherd boys to the river. After that, so these were the sides. On Balaram's side, there was Balaram, of course, because he was a captain. And then there was Sridama, and there was Vrishabha. And then on Krishna's side, there was Krishna, obviously, because he was a captain. Then Bhadrasena. Then Praghosh came after some time. Who carried who? So Praghosh carried Balaram, Krishna carried Sridama, and Bhadrasen carried Vrishabha. Now going back to the story. Then the cowherd boys carried each other as mentioned in the previous slide. Praghosh wanted to carry Balaram to a far place as he knew that if Krishna is there, then Krishna will kill him straight. Praghosh didn't know that Balaram was no less than Krishna and could also kill him. He went very deep in the forest, but started to feel the burden, so he decided that he was far enough from Krishna. Then Praghosh increased his size to his normal size of Pralambasur. Balaram said, "Oh, so it's you, Pralambasur." Pralambasur said, "I have come here to crush you into pieces by the order of King Kamsa." Then Balaram said, "Okay, then let's see who will reach death," said Balaram. Immediately he struck the head of the demon with his strong fist, just as the king of the heavenly planet strikes a mountain with his thunderbolt. Being stricken by the fist of Balaram, the demon fell down dead, just like a snake with a smashed head, and blood poured from his mouth. Even when the demon fell, he made a tremendous sound, and it sounded as if a great hail was falling upon being struck by the thunderbolt of Indra. Killing of Dvivida. So this is the third pastime that we're going to be looking at. Dvivida would always make disturbances in the rivers and sea, flooding the areas, and he would break the trees everywhere he went. Oh yeah, so Dvivida was a gorilla, and gorillas are very strong, but he was a special gorilla. He was bigger, he was way 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 stronger. He was very very strong, and so he used to use that power in a bad way by disturbing the world. Dvivida. So let's continue on. Dvivida was a disturbance. He would also go to the top of Raivataka mountain and disturb Lord Balaram and the other women. He would not care that Lord Balaram was in front of him and could just kill him. He would go there still and could climb up on the trees and jump from one branch to another. Sometimes he would jerk the branches, creating a particular type of sound, killa killa, so that Lord Balaram was greatly distracted from the pleasing atmosphere. Sometimes Dvivida would come before the woman and exhibit different types of caricatures. By nature, young women are apt to enjoy everything with laughter and joking. When the gorilla came before them, they did not take him seriously, but simply laughed at him. However, the gorilla was so rude that even in the presence of Balaram, he began to show the lower parts of his body to the woman, and sometimes he would come forward to show his teeth while moving his eyebrows. He disrespected the woman even in the presence of Lord Balaram. The killing of Dvivida. When Lord Balaram personally saw the gorilla, he had already done so many other mischievous acts. Then Lord Balaram decided to kill the gorilla. When he raised his club, by the way, the club's name was Sunanda. So Lord Balaram's club is very special and it had a specific name, and that was Sunanda. Immediately Dvivida got to know that Lord Balaram was very angry and was going to attack him. So he took a big oak tree and it attacked Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram, in that way, had to shred the tree into pieces. The gorilla then uprooted all the trees in the forest and started to throw big boulders. Then, the killing of Dvivida. When all the boulders were finished, then Dvivida started to punch Lord Balaram. Then Lord Balaram also punched him many times on the collarbone and he fell dead. So the collarbone is the bone under the neck over here. So this bone is the weakest bone in the body, and if you break this bone, so if someone breaks my right collarbone, then my right arm won't work. Someone breaks my left one, then my left arm won't work. So the collarbone is special and kind of bad in that way, but Lord Balaram used it in a good way. Then all the demigods showered flowers on Lord Balaram. And Thank you everyone for listening to my presentation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So if anyone has any questions now, they can ask their questions by raising their hand. Or if they have any comments or they want to point out any mistakes or anything, they can raise their hand.
Thank you, Mukunda Prabhu. A wonderful presentation. Can you stop the share, screen share? Oh, great. Yes, thank you again. Wonderful presentation. So many details I learned about Lord Balaram today, and you explained his pastimes very nicely in a story fashion. I liked it, and this way we could remember pastimes very easily. And you were very confident and dedicated. So be consistent and enthusiastic, like how we have been always. So thank you. And thanks to your parents, Ramsham Prabhu and Nikunjalila Mataji, for supporting and guiding you in all aspects of Krishna consciousness. And of course, your sister Kanchan Mataji, who is your kind of a backbone for all your endeavors in Krishna consciousness. So just be grateful to your family members and be always enthusiastic as you have been. Thank you. And anyone has any comments now, please raise your hand or you can unmute yourself. Yes, Mukund, you're saying something?
Thank you, Prabhuji, for your blessings.
Yeah, wonderful. Keep it up. So anybody has any questions or want to share? You want to comment? Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Mukund. It was a very nice presentation. All the details like Balaram's club's name, which is Sunanda, or who carried whom, all these were added in your presentation. It was very simple, slow, and easy to understand for anyone who has not heard about these pastimes also. It was very beautiful. Thank you for this presentation. Very nice. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anybody else?
Hi, Mukund. This is Vatsala Mataji. Blessings. Did a good job. I am seeing you from the beginning, how you started Krishna consciousness, how you are so enthusiastic in playing Mridangam and singing Narsinga prayers at the temple also. Slowly, I'm watching your progress. It's really great. Your parents are guiding you. Like today, you presented Lord Balaram with all the minute descriptions, and whoever doesn't have any knowledge about that, you can easily learn it. Sometimes I do forget the facts, even though I might have heard so many times in my lifetime. Still, I don't mind listening to young kids. They are the backbone of ISKCON. So you kids have to really push yourselves up, move forward to get the job done for the future generations. Very good job, honey. All right. Keep going. Yeah, your parents are great, and they are back. They are your backbone too, and your sister. We all love our brothers and sisters. So she's good. She's guiding you too. So keep going and do the best you can in your life, baby. All right. Take care.
Yes, Mataji.
Love you. Bye.
For your blessings.
Love you. Bye. Bye.
Nice comment, Vatsala Mataji. Thank you. Madhura Mataji, like to say something?
Hare Krishna, I really liked your presentation and the way you presented the information. It was really understanding.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Bless you, Prabhupada.
Thank you, Madhura Mataji. And Vijay Prabhu. Okay, how about Tarun Krishna Rangam? How did you like the presentation?
Mukund, it was a really nice presentation. It was really easy for me to understand.
Thank you, Tarun. All gracious Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
And Ramshyam Prabhu, would you like to comment?
Yeah, Prabhuji, I'm here only. Thank you so very much, Prabhuji, for guiding my kids. And
Okay. Yeah, now we go. Yeah.
can you hear, Prabhuji? Yeah, thank you so very much, Prabhuji, for guiding my kids. You know, like you give the opportunity, you give the association in that they are growing very well and they are doing very good. And most of all, that your blessings and everything. So that makes value. So association is a big thing, and by that only we get the inspiration, encouragement, and everything. So that's what they are doing based upon that Vaishnava's blessings. So thank you so very much, Prabhuji.
Very nice, Prabhu. I'm very inspired by your family. Just for others to know that they do morning program every day, morning program. I guess it's they start at 4 o'clock, 4 in the morning, and even the kids join. So that's a very good endeavor. So please keep it up, Prabhu, and keep inspiring all of us. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Keep blessing us, keep us in your prayer. Vatsala Mataji and all the Mataji and Prabhuji. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. And Nikunjalila Mata, you would like to say something before we end?
She's coming, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Mataji, for guiding your kids, Mukund and Kanchan. Yeah,
Thank you
please
so
go
much,
ahead.
Prabhuji, for giving the opportunity to Mukund to present his presentation over here. And I feel I don't do much for my kids. Prabhupada is there to handle them. So I just tell them, see what Prabhupada is telling, or he has written somewhere. So I just tell them, and it's totally upon them that they are following as much they can do. So I'm just telling them just to do. That's it, Prabhu. I don't force them to do. But this is good that they are valuing, that they are giving the value to our scriptures, and they are following all the bhakti and whatever the sadhana we are doing at home. So that's it, Prabhu. So uh, keep them in your prayers and keep them blessings always. And Kirtida Mataji, she was the first teacher of Mukund. I remember that day, and she gave the opportunity to become Haridas Thakur, and he was very happy to be Haridas Thakur, and he chose the photo of himself for this flyer. He was in the Haridas Thakur outfit. So thank you, Kirtida Mataji, for always guiding him in the best way, and she really inspired him very much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you again. And best example is by showing them what is Krishna consciousness, which you have been doing, because kids follow their parents. And if parents follow very strictly and dedicated, that's how kids come out. Okay, and which you have been doing. You have been setting that example. Thank you again. And thank you, Mukund Prabhu. So let's end here. And before ending, I would like to give the details of this Pauganda Pravachan. Most of you know already, but those who are going to watch this video, this recording will be uploaded on Krishna Bhakti Center YouTube channel. And this Pauganda Pravachan platform is to encourage kids who are in the group of age group of 4 years and up until high school or so. And we can present Vedic topics as depicted in the literatures of his confounder Acharya, his Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This happens every other Sunday. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and which is 7:30 p.m. now, Indian Standard Time. So if any of your friends who are interested, you are interested, please contact me. My email ID and contact numbers are on the flyer, which you have already got. So, and whoever has not subscribed to this channel, YouTube channel, please subscribe so that you get notification. And thank you again for joining. And Mukunda Prabhu, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. So let's take leave then. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.